KMS Squared just came out with 2 new UFO press lights, and I want to show them to you. Gavin Gee here from UltimateReloader.com. I'm talking about the UFO CX for the Forster Co-Ax and the UFO M Squared for the MEC Marksman. In this video, I'm going to do a quick install on both. We'll check out the kind of illumination that they provide, and I'll give you some details at the end. Let's get going. Let's do a quick unpackaging of the UFO CX and the UFO M Squared so that we can see what's included in each of the kits. We're going to have an instruction booklet, and that basically provides an overview of what's included, a little bit of product information and installation instructions. There is the actual light element itself, the light strip and the pigtail cord. We have a special adhesive strip for the CX based on how it mounts to the coax. Toggle switch, which the pigtail plugs into, the wall adapter, and an abrasive pad to clean the press frame. That is the UFO CX. Let's go over to the UFO M Squared here. Again, we've got the instruction card booklet. Shows a picture of the Marksman there and how it mounts. Instructions. Again, we've got the actual light strip and pigtail, slightly different profile for the Marksman, the toggle switch, AC adapter, wall adapter. This light mounts a little bit differently. It's got the zip ties and the zip tie mounting blocks that have adhesive backs, so there's some different attachment supplies there, and then we have the pad for cleaning as well. Instruction says to use denatured alcohol, but I prefer to use acetone because it's a little hotter of a solvent. So let's get to the installation processes. I started with the UFO CX on the Forster Co-Ax. As always, it's very simple to install these kits. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes once you've got all of your supplies laid out. The first step is to take a look at surface prep. We're going to look at that area of the press frame where the light strip adheres to it. Take some acetone on a rag, wipe it down, scuff it with the Scotch-Brite pad, touch it up with some more acetone to get all the debris out of the way. Then it's time for a test fit. And on the Forster Co-Ax, the tolerances are tight, especially if you've got the dedicated jaws installed like I do. So you're going to want to take a look at the twin guide rods, make sure that the cord routing is giving sufficient clearance there. And you're also going to want to make sure that you cycle the press to make sure that everything has proper clearance. If you center everything up and if you look at the profile of the frame, you're going to be doing just great. Then with the CX, there's a bit of a special cord routing implement, and that's the adhesive strip. Normally there's pads that are anchors for zip ties. For the Forster Co-Ax frame, there's an adhesive strip, and you just want to make sure again that you clean that area, scuff it really good, make sure the cord is properly routed, and stick that on. Then it's a matter of hooking up the inline toggle switch, plugging into the wall, and testing function. Again, a very simple and straightforward process. Then I moved to the M Squared for the MEC Marksman. And this install is a little bit simpler because there's a lot more room and a lot more clearance. It's the same idea with the press frame. We're going to use some acetone, we're going to use the Scotch-Brite pad, and then wipe it back down with acetone. Remove the adhesive strip backing, and then position it carefully around the opening where the die goes, and then stick it in place. There is a ton of room out the back of the press frame, and there's a single zip tie that goes all the way around the frame to secure the cord in place. I used both of the included pads to use zip ties to route the cord down the back. We plug it in to the wall again. I did heat the frame again with a heat gun with the MEC Marksman just to make sure that the adhesive had every chance to adhere perfectly. Plug it into the wall, and we're off and running. So both of these installs, very straightforward. It really is excellent lighting. I'm really looking forward to using the Marksman and the Co-Ax. I use these presses all the time. I like both of them for different reasons. And now I have a lot more visibility into what I'm doing, checking my powder before I place that bullet. It's important for safety, and it's just a lot more enjoyable to work around a press with really good lighting. So that's the CX and the M Squared from KMS Squared, the UFO press lights, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications because I've got some Black Friday deals and other year-round deals that I'll be bringing to you here on the channel. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Hey, do you have a UFO press light? Tell us what you think of yours. What press do you have it installed? Do you like it? Tell us about it by dropping a comment. Until next time, happy shooting and happy reloading.